and McAdoo on the track, nigga. I really want to put you on. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. Shout out to Ville, we back. And McAdoo on the track, nigga. I really want to put you on. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. Sevens. Started with convo at the mall though. What's your name? What school you go to? That usual mumbo jumbo. Slouch socks and Jordan, so I'm all up in a gumbo. A fat friend hungry out here blocking like my tumbo. My niggas mad dumb, yo, he start making fun. So before these girls go, I had to slide in the Mac mode. Pull out the pen and pad, I'll play a tab before phones. Let's exchange math, baby, what time you gonna be home? She walked away in white pants, yo, I think she wearing thong. Y'all niggas don't understand, Cisco just made that song. I'm thinking she made your own. I hit her up later on, her mama picked up the phone. Boy, it must be something wrong. It's well after 10 o'clock and you calling a Christian home. You nasty niggas is only out trying to get it on. My daughter's a good girl and you need to leave her alone. I hung up that fucking phone and I never did get to bone. But where you at? Cause I really want to put you on. I'm seeing all of the things that you are made of. Yo, I don't know what you did. We used to post up at the spot though. Don't know what you did. We used to post up at the spot though. Man, hey, we was turned up in the Ville, nigga. I don't know what type time y'all niggas was on, but it was litty for us. Yo, it's summertime in the sevens and I'm out on the court. Fresh pair of Hirachis playing skins versus shorts. Honeys in short skirts and the fellas in throwbacks. Black Lou just parked in the Z playing lean back. Black when T Nasty used to still move packs. Every girl with a fat ass that walked by was getting smacked. And if we caught you in the hallway after class, you get attacked. It was body face, but somebody's jaw always get cracked. We used to hit them all in jack for them jerseys and hats. Head up to school selling back every week, making a stack. Street niggas fuck with me, it was more than a rap. They told me, listen little homie, let me show you the math. If you could move this, then you can move that. If you could move this, then you can move that. The hustle. I'm seeing all of the things that you are made of, and I really want to put you on. Yeah. Shout out to Ville, we back. And McAdoo on the track, nigga. I really want to put you on. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. Sevens. Started with convo at the mall though. What's your name? What school you go to? That usual mumbo jumbo. Slouch socks and Jordan, so I'm all up in a gumbo. A fat friend hungry out here blocking like my tumbo. My niggas mad dumb, yo. He start making fun, so before these girls go, I had to slide in the Mac mode. Pull out the pen and pad, I'll play a tab before phones. Let's exchange math, baby. What time you gon' be home? She walked away in white pants, yo. I think she wearing thong. Y'all niggas don't understand. Cisco just made that song. I'm thinking she made your own. I hit her up later on. Her mama picked up the phone. Boy, it must be something wrong. It's well after 10 o'clock and you calling the Christian home. You nasty niggas is only out trying to get it on. My daughter's a good girl and you need to leave her alone. I hung up that fucking phone and I never did get to bone. Where you at? Cause I really want to put you on. I'm seeing all of the things that you are made of.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining the podcast today on this lovely Saturday morning. So, as you know, you're here with the guys where you can talk about everything, business, to growing up, to really everything with a no holds barred, unfiltered point of view. And if you like the song, it's brought to you by none other than Young Third on the screen. And yeah, guys, what do we got today?
Man, got a lot of good stuff coming out. It's fight day. Put them up. Put them up. Put them up. Hey,
who's gonna win today? That's what we want to
say.
I think
Canelo on the rampage. We're gonna cover that.
Right on.
Oh, my bad. Was you answering who was going to win? Was you already ready to give your who going to win this early, instantly? We ain't even gave praise reports. So you
not really, but oh yeah.
Come on, brother.
Yeah, let's do it to it.
Let's do everything decently in order. Huh?
Yeah, right. Hey, let's start it off. My praise report is I got a haircut yesterday. You feel me? You see the fresh, crispy lineup, though. You know what I'm saying? A little extra, though. You know, but it's all good, though, man. You know, hey, for all my brothers out there, man, go get you a haircut, man. Make you feel good. For real.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Right.
And stay with a brush, too.
Speaking of which, I need a haircut.
Nigga need a braid. Nigga, you know, I need a retwist. Something going on. You know what I'm saying? And this thing. At least one of us got our shit right today. All praise. Go ahead, General.
Right.
Get black.
Wear my glasses.
Get
so
black.
Yeah,
right now.
Hey, my praise report is like it's super simple, really. I didn't realize how dope Navy Federal is. They cleared my check before it was supposed to go with nothing but a wishing on a dream.
Oh, we got people jumping in talking about Crawford for the
already.
Money on that.
Canelo.
Hey, slow down, man. We're supposed to be prediction.
Hey, don't try to dish your praise report, bro.
Hey, look, no, not at all, y'all. Look, and I got a little bit of story for mine, so I'm glad y'all got through y'all's quick, because people have to listen to this. Look, so you know I be out here big box trucking, you know what I'm saying, and everything. Nigga, I'm driving out in this little strip of Arizona that you got to go through to be able to get into Kanab, Utah, or whatever. Nigga, the world's smallest. They call it it's an inspection station, but it's a port of entry. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But on the left side, they got a little shack and a spot for trucks to pull in for the port of entry. But on the right side where I'm at, there is no shack. There is no place to pull into or nothing like that. It's a little extra side on the road, but like, I'm like, what the fuck would I pull over here for? Like, the shit is over there and there's nothing over here. I'm like, okay, this port of entry in my head is just for when you coming from Utah into here. They only check you on that side. So I keep going. You know what I'm saying? You know, we already running late to get to the customer and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I just spilled some soda in this motherfucker all over the place. You know what I'm saying? We talk about Charlie Kirk just got shot right now, nigga. I ain't paying attention to shit. You know what I'm saying? I drove through this bit, bro. I'm going. Now I'm driving about 2 miles down, okay, away from that shit, and completely forgot about it. But I see everybody on the other side of me that's coming towards me pulling over to the side of the road. So I'm anticipating that there's about to be like an ambulance or something behind them that I don't see yet. I'm like, it ain't shit behind them. What are they pulling over for? Nigga, I look at my motherfucking rear view. If it ain't a motherfucking Arizona DOT going sideways like this with his lights on, nigga, giving me the pullovers, nigga, he's here for me. Oh shit, nigga, I'm over here doing the race right now, nigga. This nigga I finally pull over. He like, he come walking up, nigga, jump on the side of the truck. I've been behind you for over 2 miles now. I said, oh yeah, I hadn't been checking my rear views. Like, a lot going on, man. The soda just spilled, man. Or I'm running late, talking shit with my co-driver here. I'm sorry. What's going on? Why'd you pull me over for? Is I doing something wrong? He's like, you blew past the port of entry back there. What port of entry? It was port of entry on that side, but it wasn't no port of entry on my side. He's like, well, just go ahead and turn around right here, and I'll follow you back to the port of entry, and I'll show you what you're supposed to do. I'm like, I'm looking at the nigga, though. He look familiar. I'm like, why would he be familiar, though? I ain't been over here in, like, 8 months. So I'm like, all right, turn around. As I'm driving, I'm like, this the motherfucker that gave me all them violations in St. George 2 weeks ago for bullshit. Bruh, like, oh, that was him. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing over here? That's 200 miles away. Why would you be over here today? This is crazy. Like, I pull up, the bitch walk outside. It's the same bitch from over there. They a duel. They out here traveling fuck Manny show. Like, what the fuck is going on right now? But nigga, this is why it's a praise report, bro. I played it smooth with him, talked to him, right? Y'all remember me, man. Y'all got me for the little tinky thing, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't have nothing else wrong. I'm like, man, I got everything right today. You know what I'm saying? I tore my pre-trip up, and I actually did, bro. Checked all my lights in the morning. I was checking my little bolts and stuff. Niggas a bullshit past the pre-trip, bro, most times, bro. But I really went in, nigga, and made sure all my shit was right, nigga. Tightened up a little bolt on the tire and shit. Praise report is, nigga, I ran they motherfucking port of entry. They had to chase me the fuck down and everything. But I got out of there smooth. Nigga, no violations, no nothing and everything. They gave me a warning for going for burning the port. You know what I'm saying? Instead of hitting me with the full-on violation for burning it. So
Nice.
What is the burning the port?
meaning I ran past a way station.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, yeah, you know what I'm saying? When basically it's a way station, it's a check-in and a way station, and when you try to avoid it and just go by it, like you not in a commercial vehicle, they can hop out and do the race with you, and they gonna be on your head for it. But they wasn't on my head, like, you know what I'm saying? I got favor. It was real smooth. For the fact you had to chase me 2 miles and it came back and nobody had an attitude and they wasn't tripping and they didn't, make up some shit and find something, you know what I'm saying? And they went real hard on me, like real thorough at the other spot. You know what I'm saying? But oh yeah, and anyways, all praise. Everything worked out smooth.
Right on, man. Anytime you got to do with law enforcement, man, you get up out of that thing, man. It's all
Bro,
good.
especially on the day Charlie Kirk got shot, nigga, way out in rural Arizona, you don't know how they acting right now, bro. And I just tried to do the race, nigga. I'm be still my beating heart, bro. My shit.
Hey, but you good though, because it wasn't one of us. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Because if it was one of us, then it really would be tripping.
Look, they didn't even need a reason, nigga. They started tripping on niggas, even though everybody knew it wasn't gonna be one of us. I was the only black man in Utah that week. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do it. So we all knew it was y'all.
It's not basketball season.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was just me. I was there. I'm telling you, it was just me.
Right. And I want to say this is brought to you by water. Go get you some water today. You know what I'm saying?
Nope,
Hydrate.
they're not sponsoring us. You got to take that label off.
Hey, take that label off, man.
Hey.
They start acting right.
Aguamente. Go get you some.
Oh shit. Okay. So we got all that out the way. What's our first topic that we jumping off into?
So last week, you mentioned you wanted to bring up orcas, man. I'm interested on why you wanted to, but I did my research and I got some videos I'm willing to share too.
Under the sea.
Brother, under the sea. Okay, I don't know if y'all know, but they said the currents changed or something inside of the ocean this year at some point when the core started rotating in another direction. I don't know if y'all know how crazy of a universe we're living in right now. You know what I'm saying? Candace Owens is right. The oceans are going the other way, and the orcas are tripping.
They banging on shit for
They
real.
out here, nigga, on one, nigga, lords of the ocean, nigga. Like, if the earth is gonna end, we're gonna fuck everybody up first, nigga. All my ops are going
Hey,
down first,
remember they were here before us.
bro. Bro, you know what I'm saying? Setting shit straight in them waters,
They was here before us.
getting them waters right. You know what I'm saying? And the sheriff is back in town, and let me tell you how they've been acting lately. Is this the first one you got queued up?
Yes, sir.
Shark they run into. And that includes great whites. But it's not so much about killing the sharks, but rather how they're doing it. Basically, one of them will flip the shark over, which puts it into a state of paralysis. And then together, they surgically remove the liver of the shark and eat it. Nothing else, just the liver. It's kind of become their signature. Over 20 sharks have washed up on the coast of southern Africa missing just their liver. And that includes one incident where they took out 17 sharks in 24 hours.
17 and
That
24.
is serial
They scared
hunting.
to
It's
come
gotten so bad that shark
outside.
sightings in this area have basically went to zero. And the crazy part is scientists don't even know why they're doing it. It could be because they understand the nutritional value in a shark's liver. Or it could be because they lost a family member to a shark and now they're seeking revenge. Moral of the story, sharks are big and bad until these two show up.
All right,
Then
go
that
ahead.
big and bad goes away.
Talk about this.
Either that or their liver.
Yeah,
And
right.
as always,
Yeah, okay.
Not the whole thing. Yeah.
My
So
fault.
look,
I was reading through the comments. That's my bad.
Yeah.
look, bro. They scared to come outside, nigga. They're sliding every day. Like,
Hey, my man said they surgical with that shit.
surgical. That's what I wanted to get on, was like the crazy part, bro, about this is that these niggas are on some scientific shit. First off, how did you know that the fucking shark goes into paralysis when you flip him upside down? That's some scientific type shit, bro. The fact that you're a different species from me and I can find where your liver is. It ain't in the same spot as mine. We don't have the same kind of put together. You get what I'm saying? Like, they have to be understanding things and passing on scientific knowledge to each other as they found out things about this other species to be able to do that, bro.
Bro, I got another topic straight on that same shit that you just mentioned. We gonna
Bro.
just play this one fast. And this nigga, he talked disrespectful about the sharks too. We gonna speed this up though.
That is amazing though, how you could understand that. And he said whether it's for nutritional value or
I've been trying to tell y'all, killer whales are just waterproof black Air Forces with fins. Their entire personality is bullying every name on the ocean census for no reason at all. Let me explain why this video is way worse than you actually think. It's actually well known that orcas will tail slap their prey. It's the fastest way to make a seal join the Air Force. This video was filmed in Mexico, and there were actually 6 of these hood dolphins taking turns slapping the stingray. And after getting bodied the first time, the stingray was too weak to get away, so the orcas just kept violating it. And this went on for an hour and a half. Scientists watching this thought the orcas would just eat the stingray afterwards. Instead, when the stingray finally became past tense, all 6 orcas just watched it lifelessly sink to the bottom of the ocean. This wasn't about food or survival. Nah, these homicidal Oreos spent 90 minutes jumping a stingray because they thought it was fun. Orcas don't operate on survival, they live off malicious intent. They're one of the few animals that will go out of their way to torture and murk other animals for fun. They'll literally spend hours violating seals, penguins, and stingrays and not even eat them in the end, and that's another ballpark of disrespect. One scientist watched an orca chase a penguin for half an hour, snap its neck, and then leave its soul divorced body floating on the surface. Moral of this video, sharks don't run the ocean. This steroid zebra guppy does. Only reason they don't go after people is because they see themselves in. Y'all starting to put way too much faith in me. Because if I get on here and say that's a graboid or an Alaskan bullworm in the video, which
Bro,
Them niggas just be fucking with shit.
just going
would you
bad.
go here's the question though, would you go out there and swim with the orcas?
Like
he said they don't kill people.
They
don't.
do, but not in the wild like that, bro.
Yeah, only the ones who are in captivity.
I couldn't find, and it's because it's not on there. No, I found a video from them in captivity, like in the last couple months, set tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like they get over it. They're in prison, and they like, nah, nigga, I'm tripping on the guards today.
Yeah.
Tripping on the guards, and he took her up in the air, and when they went down under the water, he came back up and threw half her body up,
Yeah.
and the other half of her body was still in his mouth, bro. He just snapped her ass and threw her and flipped her, and was like, I quit.
Yeah, they bullies, man. They just straight up bullies. You know what I mean? When they come down to it, they're running packs. They big. They like a nice size. Like they like a hybrid. Like they're not as small as a dolphin, but they're not as small as a dolphin and they're not as big as a whale. So they
But
know
you
how
know,
to
they
move.
are dolphins. You know that?
They're related to dolphins. Yes, they are.
No,
But
no.
can move.
They found
they're
they're not whales, that they are oversized fucking dolphins. That we've been
Yeah, they're related to the dolphins.
are actually not whales at all. And that's why I got beef with so many fucking whale groups. We got to go into the video. Tim, you got the video of
Yeah, but
the, of the, of, 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 the, whales. What's this?
What is this?
What are we doing?
We having some technical difficulties, y'all.
Little
Hey,
technical difficulties.
you got us on the screen, bro.
So the whales. Do you have the video of?
Anyways, I just find it amazing that they even know what to do and how to do it, and the fact that the guy said that he don't know if they're even doing it just because it's the nutritional value of the liver, or is it because somebody murked a family member and they just said
something wrong and it's just been up.
Yeah, it's just been up since then.
Bro,
So
they said they
with so many calves on the move, some orca have specialized in hunting them. A small pod, just 3. The humpback calf they're pursuing has more than just its mother at its side. It also has a 40-ton male. This is a much bigger challenge. But rather than give up,
40-ton
the orca bide their time. The male humpback, believing perhaps that the orca have gone, now dives. The killers seize their opportunity. They kidnap the calf. They appear to mimic the mother's behavior, putting the young calf on their backs and carrying him along in the slipstream. Young and naive, the calf goes willingly with them.
Going for it.
Now, far from his mother,
Hard is
the orca
removed now.
attack him.
For no reason.
During the months of migration,
Now they
the
get
pod may
down.
kill as many as 5 calves a day. They catch so many that sometimes they eat no more than the tongue
Bro,
and leave the rest for the sharks. This is what can
And
happen
so they can fuck
when
with the
prey
sharks.
is so abundant
Niggas ain't
just to
got
and
catch a liver
hunters
from the
have
shark.
such skill.
Huh?
Just to catch a liver from the shark. Bro, they out here acting all the way up.
Huh?
They out here acting all the way up.
For no reason.
Bro, this is the crazy one. I can't find a video of it, but I gotta tell y'all about it. This is the craziest thing. I found a video where it showed them they was running drills, y'all. They was practicing. So one of them would turn itself upside down, like the way that they would come get these whales, because like how they did the shark, they turn them upside down and shit. For the sharks, they turn them upside down because the shark can't move, it go into paralysis upside down. But for the whales, when they attack another whale, they turn them upside down so they can't breathe. They turn them upside down, they blowhole can't blow out air, right? And then they jump on his belly and hold him down. You feel me? So on the way to hunt down the prey in the fucking pack, one of them willingly turns himself upside down like that, and then the other ones practice jumping on him so that they can run the play and practice it and get used to doing it before they arrive there. 1,000 miles later, they pull up on who they looking for. First off, you just rode 1,000 miles doing OTAs, nigga, off-season training camps right now, okay? Everybody out here in full participation, nigga, trying to get a starting spot. You feel me? Nigga, I'm trying to go from the nigga that got to turn himself upside down, nigga, to the first nigga to get the jump on top, and the first one to swoop from underneath to bite their ass. They practicing to swoop from underneath and bite all that shit, nigga. They out here. When they pulled up, bro, it was X's and O's, nigga, just like how Coach drew it up, bro. They pulled straight up on homeboy, flipped him upside down, and this was a gray whale, one of the biggest whales in the ocean that they was hunting down, by the way. Who knows what he did, bro? But they went over 1,000 miles to get him, and they practiced how they was gonna kill him the whole way, and
You
then
know what
flipped him upside down and munched his ass and ate him up.
You know what's crazy about that too? They say every one of the orcas in every ocean, and even different groups in the same ocean, all speak different languages.
Yeah, they got different languages, bro.
So you have orcas down in South America probably speaking Spanish, run off on some other orcas, and don't know what the fuck they talking about. But damn, I had a video too that I can't find it. Let's see if I can find it. But it was talking about how the orcas done got a hunting buddy
Mm-hmm.
that they run with, and I was like,
It's the
wait,
two.
what?
I seen that video. It's the two dudes that just like they broke off from the rest of the pod, and they just
Yeah,
here just murking. Yeah,
but they
bro.
got no, they got a whole nother type of species, like kind of like the coyotes and the badgers.
Okay, okay.
You know what I mean?
Dang,
And
bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
bro, that shit.
them
I was
boys
like,
is
yo,
wild in that
and
water, bro. So like you brought up, like, would you jump off in the water with them? I would have to
yeah, I
have.
would.
I would have to have really clear intentions for why I got in, and I would really be trying to like put them intentions out as I got into the water with them because I feel like they
I'm
going
your
off.
Nigga don't
friend.
want to get bit on the leg and took down under, huh?
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get thrown 70 feet in the air and caught. You know what I'm
Yeah.
Oh,
saying?
because he
Niggas
think you a
playing catch
seal.
with me. I'm like, I have good intentions, guys. They like, I don't give a shit, cuz I'm on one today, nigga. Get off the turf.
Hey, for real. Yeah.
Oh
Heck
man,
yeah.
for
Well,
real.
yeah. So, hey, y'all, leave a comment below on if you would or wouldn't jump in the ocean with the orca,
With the
and
orca
if
pie.
not, why?
Try to get put on the pod,
Leave
yeah.
the orca emoji in the captions.
They
If
said,
you
"Cuz
would.
trying to get put on the pod, huh?"
I ain't seen the videos of them attacking the kayaks.
Oh yeah, you ain't seen how they ran
Yes,
up
I
on the
have.
kayaks with the get down? Boy,
Yeah,
What's up? What's up?
there's one right here.
they don't know how to act, bro. But speaking of rumbling and fighting and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's a big
Right.
rumble, a big fight going down today. Everybody been anticipating and waiting on this one, right?
Been waiting
Sure.
for a long time.
Oh yeah,
Long
Jay
time.
Will said the video of the kayaks, bro. Nah, bro, I don't know about the kayaks, bro, but I know they'll do that type shit, bro. Them niggas be acting totally different, bro.
Hey, nigga said, nigga, you lucky we ain't got no leg. Come press shit.
Bro,
Bro, the
oh,
thing is, they had legs. They say evolution times, them niggas had legs and walked into the water because they couldn't terrorize enough shit.
okay. So look. This is the thing I wanted to bring up. Speaking of that, and I thought I put this video inside the group shit, but I don't think I did. It's a mother that got a whole little pie behind her, and she has specifically been training them. She takes seaweed out the ocean. She go sit it on the sand on the beach, right? Then she back up. She go swim up to it, jump up onto the land, grab it, and work her way back in with it in her mouth. Then she go sit it back up there, and then each one of the kids come do the training next to come grab it and pull it back in. Then they go up the coast and went and did the exact training to the fucking seals, bro. They caught the seals the same way that they trained on this shit. Like, bro, who made them this way? The
Nigga,
most.
hey,
But
I
why?
told this nigga, it's the way of life, nigga. You gotta train to be great, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way of life. You know what I mean? They get it that, you know, the ocean is a different world than the land. You know what I mean? So they move by ocean rules. So they showing it how it be done, like, hey, this is what we gotta do. And then, you know, when we get out here and we train out here, it's like you know what I'm saying, like the two fighters is training for the fight. It's fight
Yeah.
night, baby. It's time to go. It's go time.
Go.
You know what I'm saying? Now we got to go get them baby seals.
You got to
So-
my whole point on all this shit, bro. Why I wanted to talk about orcas, nigga, because we got to develop an orca mentality, nigga. We got to do everything for the motherfucking pack, nigga, because they feed they motherfucking elderlies. When they elderly can't fucking get out there and do the hunt no more, nigga, one of them will motherfucking knock off one of them calves and bring a whole calf back to their elderly to eat on. You know what I'm saying? Got a whole community out here. They show each other what they learn. One person learn one thing. Hey, y'all, look what I figured out. When you flip a shark upside down, nigga, he turned into a whole bitch. Nigga got paralysis. Can't do nothing. Now we can do whatever with him, nigga. And they have taught generation after generation. They've ran into other pods from other parts of the ocean and been like, look what we figured out. They like, okay, well, if you coming up here by the ice, nigga, look, you can catch a polar bear like this and crack that shit and jump up. They're sharing information. So
You ever
we
eat moose?
orca mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
as a people, as a group. You know what I'm saying? What we learn, each one got to teach one to make sure the next generation do this thing the right way too. You know what I'm saying? We gotta
Which
train
one?
for
Which one?
success for the shit that we want to get out of life. You know what I'm saying? We gotta take care of our elderly and our next generations and shit like a orca do, nigga. We gotta go big on the orca mentality for our community to win.
Shout out to the Orcas, man. Shout out to the
You know what I'm
Orcas.
saying? Hey, Jay Will said the difference between them and us is ego. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly it. Just like that one nigga, he a orca just like anybody else, but he willing to turn himself on his back upside down and let these niggas practice holding him under the water and try just for the greater good of the pod, so we can
Man.
get over here. He a motherfucking killer too.
Yeah,
He ain't
right.
got ego, nigga. He turned himself over. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, yeah, hold me down. Yeah.
What you mean I gotta turn over, nigga? You turn over.
Yeah, you turn over. First off, nigga, I'm in big pod, nigga. First off, nigga, I set the pod. we out here running fast
Hey.
instead of training and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, boy, niggas is crazy.
Oh my goodness. Help.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta fix it. We need orca mentality. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pushing orca mentality
Right on.
And we
all
gotta
year
fight.
long.
You gotta
All right,
fight. You gotta fight every
so look,
battle.
Yeah,
Just
right.
like
And it's
just
fight
like
night. Look, it's
Canelo
fight night, man.
versus
Let's talk
Crawford.
about something. What's up, man? Is Crawford or is it Canelo? What's going on tonight?
I think it's Canelo.
Canelo.
I think it's Canelo.
Canelo. Hey, let me go get my
Hey.
little pepper steppers on, nigga. Get my motherfucking Paisa boots out.
Hey, put it in the chat.
No, this is
Hey,
crazy.
put it in the chat, y'all, if you think it's gonna be Crawford or Canelo.
Man,
Man,
y'all already know what it is, bro. It's gonna be Canelo.
no, it's not, bro.
You
I'm
don't
telling
think
you
so?
right now.
Well, why?
Give me that. Give me that. I need that.
Well, why is it going to be Crawford? Crawford, man. So look, I'm not really a big boxing fan. I'm not a big boxing knowing of the sport, right? But I do like, we all like to see a fight. Who don't like to see a
Right,
fight?
right.
You know what I mean? So, uh, judging from, it's really about. This is what I'm not making. I'm not making it about race, but it is about race, right? So it's like, so more so the Mexicans would go with Canelo, more so the blacks would go with Crawford, right? But I'm not saying Crawford just because it's black. What I'm saying though is that Canelo, he's strong, man. He's a great fighter. He really is, man. He's been knocking shit. But when I watched him against Jamal Charlo, I felt like Charlo could have won if he would have put more offense together. But the fact of the matter is that Crawford is a great offensive fighter, so that's what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see more punches thrown, more punches land. I'm trying to see that chin get checked. The chin get checked, and but Canelo has a strong chin though too.
So I'll interject right
Canelo
there.
has a strong ass chin.
Crawford is a fast offensive fighter at the weight class that you watched Crawford at, right? He's jumping up a lot of weight right now. He's being crazy. I applaud him because I love a crazy fighter. You know what I'm saying?
I heard Andre Ward say that it doesn't really even matter about the weight of it. You know what I mean? It's just when the weigh in. It's something about the weigh-in. Here, matter of fact, if I get the video on, I could just.
I know exactly what you're saying. Basically, like nigga, they got to weigh in at the weight class that they're fighting at, but then they're going to either drop or gain whatever weight they had to either drop or gain to make.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Technically, that is advantage Canelo because Canelo walk around bigger than the weight class that he's fighting in.
Correct.
So that means he's gonna drop weight to come out here and weigh in, and then he's gonna swell back up over the next 24 hours. When he walk in that ring, he's gonna look like a fucking giant.
Yeah, he may look, you know what I'm saying, look a little bit bigger, but I guess I don't know. It have to be more like what they put in their claws. But would that make him
put on weight
more slower? What's that?
Canelo is used to fighting in this class. You're in Canelo's class. That's why I feel like Crawford is so.
He's at a disadvantage.
I'm really applauding him for this because this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
he had to put on a gang of fucking weight to fight a big ass motherfucker who is really fast and really good and really smart. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But I will say this: if it goes the distance, I think it's going to be Crawford. But
I'm banking on the draw today. I feel like they won another one already.
Nah, I think Canelo can knock out Crawford, but I don't think Crawford can knock out Canelo.
So you think Canelo's fast enough to touch him?
I think
Oh,
he's stronger
For the knockout win though, for the
for the
you know,
knockout.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Bruh, this man was in the ring with Floyd. After you, come on.
well, what do he do though?
Who am I fear? I know all the worst shit happened to me already. I fought Floyd. What? This nigga walks into every fight after that like I got the worst shit out the way, bro.
Okay, look, but
I
no,
got
but
the most
then
untouchable
think about
nigga
it,
out
though.
the way. You know how much I learned from fighting
Yeah.
the most untouchable nigga?
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody is ever
true.
gonna be that good again.
Because it is a sport, right? That's what we playing
You know
for,
what I'm
the
saying?
sport.
Like he
We're not
going in
playing.
there like nobody is ever gonna be that fast again. Nobody's ever gonna evade me like that. I watched that fight 100 times after I lost that fight, nigga.
Each fight is different, and you got to look at it different. You can't go into a fight thinking that because this nigga right here was different, that this nigga ain't gonna be somewhat of a different. It's different years too. On top of that,
It's gonna be different. But I'm telling you, bro, your muscle memory go as a fighter going there with so much learning from so much shit that you didn't pick up, bro. Canelo done got in there with so many greats, bro.
yeah.
Charlo, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
bro,
But then here's the thing, though.
and never look
Canelo has
stupid.
lost more to bigger
But you-
fighters.
That's fine because he's crazy too, and that's what I love about this fight right now. Is there's two crazy fighters who said yes to a lot of crazy fights.
Well, it's
Yeah.
gonna be a good fight. I know that.
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Like niggas will say, like these two is the type of fighters that like they'll hey, let's say yes to this shit that other motherfuckers like Canelo wasn't ready for Floyd yet, but he said
Yes,
yes.
he was. Yes, he was ready for Floyd before. He
Oh.
fought Floyd kind of late. Like
was-
he fought
wasn't-
Floyd after he took a couple losses.
He wasn't
After
ready.
Canelo took some losses.
Canelo wasn't ready for Floyd.
Bro,
Yeah.
hell nah. Floyd ducked until he knew he could beat him. Because he should have been fought Pacquiao when Pacquiao was up on
No,
the shit.
we cannot go into that because he offered Pacquiao. He just listen. He don't
that's
go,
the whole thing. The money.
bro. No, fuck. It wasn't the money that stopped the Pacquiao stopped it because he wouldn't take the drug test.
So?
Everybody forgets that, bro.
Oh, everybody takes drugs.
Pacquiao started fighting at 72 pounds. And
Bro,
next thing you
everybody
know,
takes drugs in all the sports.
listen, if they would have,
Not drugs that make you hit harder.
come
I'm sorry,
on,
Huh?
Go ahead.
that weight is too much, bro. The Pacquiao started at 75 pounds, and then next thing you know, he fighting niggas at 150, 160.
Hey, all I
Crazy.
know is the muscles don't stop. That you can't grow muscles in your chin.
After this is all I know is after they took they switched over to the USADA testing and shit like that in fucking boxing. Nigga, and Pacquiao didn't knock nobody else the fuck out.
Hey man, we gonna see. It's gonna be a great.
How old? He's
Clean.
62 years old.
Fuck that. After he got clean, he didn't knock nobody else the fuck out. After they switched that, after boxing switched over to USADA to the official fucking testing shit, nigga. That nigga didn't knock nobody else out. So nigga Floyd wasn't wrong, nigga, for saying, hey, bro, take the motherfucking test or I'm not getting in the ring with you. Fighting is the
so
only
what was his
thing.
reason with Canelo? Why did he duck him? Why did he duck Triple G?
He
for
didn't
so
that
long?
Canelo, bro. It was probably trying to set up the money right type shit for a while. He fought everybody.
He
Who
fought
did, like,
everybody.
whatever
but he
time
fought
you want to say
everybody on
fucking
his
fought
time.
somebody,
I
bro,
mean,
it was nobody that was worth fighting that he didn't whoop. He whooped everybody worth fighting.
Look, the reason why I think the real reason why Crawford jumped up in 3 weight classes is because he knows, like, he's an aging boxer. Let's just
Yeah.
be real. He knows that he needs these fights. He needs, you know what I'm saying? It's the money. It's
Big
the
check.
It's the big check, exactly.
I ain't got much left. I need the big check.
It's
Which
a
is
$100 million check, bro.
And I
You know what
bought
I
it.
mean? Yeah, it's $100 million for Canelo, and they said he get like 50 or something like that. So
Yeah, but he gonna get a bonus if he fuck around and win.
that's
but
what
he
I'm
has to
saying.
win.
So if he go out there and prove to them, like, okay, boom, and he get it,
No.
money making move though. You feel
He's
me?
going to lose, my friend.
Okay,
See, senor. He's going to
we gonna
lose.
see.
He's going to fight the mighty Canelo, and he is going to lose.
The South American bomber.
He
Did
gonna
you guys
drop.
wind up making any bets on it?
No, sir.
Nah,
No,
I'm not
sir.
messing with it, bro, because I don't know too much about it.
This is too finicky for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about all the Canelo shit. And also, I heard that this nigga's shoulder hurt. It's rumors coming out, nigga, that Crawford's shoulder is hurt.
Everybody got rumors on everything, nigga. That shit ain't gonna hurt when that nigga pop that nigga in the mouth with a jab, nigga. Get your ass up out of here.
But what I'm saying
Back
is,
up.
look, I don't know, bro, because look, it take a lot to
Hit
come
nigga
up
shoulder,
that much
shoulder,
weight.
shoulder,
You put
nigga.
yourself through a lot, nigga, to put on all that weight and shit. You don't know if he gonna be as fast. You know what I'm saying? You don't know
But that's
like
what I'm saying. You said the same thing about Canelo. You talk about Canelo gonna be fast enough to get his jaw, nigga. He gonna go up too. It's the
nah,
same shit.
but that's the way he always fight at because he in his weight class.
Uh,
He always be bigger than everybody when he come in. You know what I'm saying? Like look at him versus anybody, bro. He look way bigger than them all the time because he fighting this weight class, which means he used to dropping down to this weight
yeah, right.
and then
So
blowing back up.
yeah,
So
that's against Floyd.
while talking about fights, it brings and orcas actually they both tie hand in hand with business. Basically, something that we
I
all
hate this nigga. Don't send this nigga in the fucking this black ass nigga right here. He don't know what the fuck he talking about, bro. Come on.
talking
Hey,
about.
my nigga Showbiz be on point, nigga.
No,
I
he
fuck with
don't.
Showbiz.
Hell no.
I fuck with Showbiz.
Okay, go ahead, Tim. What you saying?
What?
Keep going.
Yeah, nah. So boxing and fighting, it kind of goes into the next topic, right? As far as what we need to do in business. How a couple videos ago I mentioned that if you're black, really if you're anybody in America and you haven't opened up an LLC, a business, and are at least trying to fight for yourself and make something happen, you're doing nothing but wasting time. So this next segment, we're kind of calling it LLC 0 to 60. It's going to go over the steps to opening a new business. What type of business are you looking to start? How to file, open for questions, problems you may see, prepping to go live, and scaling. So, if you guys like what you hear so far, again,
Yeah,
contact who's made the best point as far as the fight, and let us know what
yeah,
else we
yeah.
got going on.
We tapped in on the fight and everything. Let them know how right I am about how Canelo gonna get the job done today, man. Definitely let them know.
And be sure to share this video with
With me.
everybody you may know.
Oh yeah, man. Jump in, get involved. If you know somebody that might like the type of content we giving y'all today, man, let them know. Let them know to join. Side note, hey Caliber, did you end up making it out here this weekend?
I did not, man. I'm
Okay.
actually still in Phoenix, man.
Okay. No worries, no worries. I was just curious.
How's the weather?
Yes.
I haven't. Well, I'll step outside a little bit. It was good earlier, but it's gonna get hot. It's gonna get hot.
What's the gas price?
100 degrees.
Nigga, gas shit
420.
out there.
420 for Costco.
God dang.
I just filled up,
Whew.
and then it was I paid 5.510 the other day at Shell. Not the other day, but the time before.
Let me keep my
I got Cali prices.
let
Yeah,
me keep my two
and this is all
seventy.
91. I'm talking 91.
Yeah.
Oh,
Motherfucker.
Premium octane, baby.
my bad.
Yeah,
Let me keep my 275 to myself.
Please. Nobody
Two
needs it.
75. Oh, that
275.
Texas oil shit.
Oh,
It was like 3 something in Utah when I was out there. I was like,
Texas
oh
tea.
damn, this shit cheap. Like the difference between when we filled up in Utah versus when we filled up in back in Cali, I was like, God damn, bro. Like we already at $200 and something right now. Like, oh shit. I was in Utah, nigga, like $75 for 20 something gallons. Like out here, nigga, we was 30 gallons in, nigga, it was almost $300. Like, golly.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
AZ just like Cali now, man.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Wait, Jay Will, why you typing stuff, man? We didn't hear who you had in the fight, man. Was you
Right.
going Canelo or Crawford?
So 0 to 60, right?
uh-huh.
0 to 60.
0 to 60, man. While we wait on
Like Canelo gonna go on motherfucking Crawford head, nigga. He gonna go 0 to 60 on that nigga head.
So somebody that's trying to start one, right? What would you advise? Would you advise them to go online and start an LLC, or would you advise them to go to the local town hall? Would you
Bro,
advise
you
them
can do
to
that shit right online, and it's extremely simple,
right?
depending on what state you're in.
So what do you need to have in order to bust that move? You know, it's got to be
First
credentialed,
thing you need to do is log on and get your federal EID number.
right? So how do
EIN?
you go about
That can
that?
be done extremely.
EIN?
Yes.
So
that's
what, we go to the IRS? We go to the IRS.
go to the IRS.gov.
Right.
Here, we can walk them through it right here.
We don't necessarily need to walk. Just what I'm saying, we just go. I'm just trying to just outline it real quick. So
Yeah.
we go there. We go get an EIN number, right? Okay, you get an EIN number. Then what else? What's
There's
next?
going to be people who don't know how to do it.
So you
for that,
you want to wait on
that
your
case, we might as well show them.
no, for real though, because look, hey, this is the thing. I like showing them this because I found when I was trying to start a business and everything that like it's 100 people online that talk to you about the steps of what you need to do and all that stuff. But it's not a lot of people that like when you actually sitting there as a nigga that ain't never started nothing and is finally going official and you typing in shit, like you like, okay, what's the thing I click on? What kind of information are they gonna ask? It's nobody that really step by step, like, look, you just go here, you click this, it's gonna ask you that. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like
So then, okay. So we go this right. We get an English one, and do we have to pay for it?
No,
mm-mm.
it's free.
Okay.
Yep.
Free, everybody, free.
Where your mattress is free.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Okay. So that's okay.
So
So that's
before
cool.
before you started your EIN, you would have already had to register your LLC and all
No,
that.
not necessarily. I would say get your EIN number first.
Really? Tell us why.
Yes. And the reason I would say that's just me. If you might feel different, but with the EIN, it gives you a longer time in business because you don't know how long it'll take to get everything approved for, depending on what state you're in, for the LLC. But you do want to check the LLC and see if if the name is available.
Okay, speaking of this, yeah, because that's why I prefer to get the LLC right first. Because if you putting your name in on this EIN and then you haven't got the name, you know what I'm saying, like already locked down and everything like that, you're gonna have to do more paperwork later on to try to fix that. If like you have to change like one little thing in the name to get the available name.
Correct.
Okay, so that makes sense then.
But still, both of them are relatively quick, and they could both take about 5 minutes doing them both side by side.
I like to say setting up your LLC is going to take you like 30 minutes to an hour. Even though you could do one in 5 minutes, yes. But I feel like there's going to be like these little stop points where you think about things and you make it, because there's little stuff like this. Like a lot of people will tell you to start your LLC in certain states and different stuff like that for these Delaware or you know what I'm saying, Nevada, whatever. If you're operating, you need to look up like your state. If you're in a bullshit state like mine, like in California, you might as well just start your shit in California because you're not going to avoid paying any of the California bullshit once you go to register this LLC. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to have to register as an entity that's doing business in California. You know what I'm saying?
To pay, no
and
matter
you're going
what.
to end up paying that $800 taxes no matter what. You're not going to dodge it because you started that business in South Dakota or Wyoming or Delaware or anything like that. California still has their shit set up where if you transact anything out here in California, they're going to want you to register things as doing business here, and they're going to want to cut, and they want their money, and you're not going to get blasted.
So playing off of what you said, Third, I have, as I was saying, you like to do it LLC first. I like to do an EIN number first. And just to be clear, people, there is no right or wrong way to do it. So let's say Arizona, for instance, just because Caliber is in Arizona, what I would do is check whatever the name of your business you would want to do is.
Search
right?
Caliber
So
TV.
Arizona, Secretary of State. What business? This is through LegalZoom. Or LegalZoom bulled up some bullshit.
Right. And this is why I say be ready for 30 minutes to an hour.
Yes, bingo.
Because it's the little shit like that. They're like, oh, I clicked on it. Oh, wait, this isn't what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to be, it's your first time doing it, you're going to be reading a bunch of different stuff. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, once you get through a couple of them, you could breeze through it a little bit faster. But I'm telling you,
I've never done Arizona either.
You You see what I'm saying? This is exactly why, like, I like to anticipate that everything takes an hour to 2 hours. I like to look at everything in business like it's trying to drive from one place in LA to another place in LA. You know, LA is an hour away from LA. Like, if I'm trying to do two different things today, business wise, get an EIN number and set up the LLC,
Right.
it's an hour
Let's
away
go
from LA.
California.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, so yeah, no, that's great. So then you get your business, you get your EIN number, right? You get the actual name. What else do you need?
Well,
business.
those are the an idea, of course.
Yeah, an
Uh,
idea, but don't you need because you're doing the LLC, right? So, or what do you? That's what I meant to say. What do you need to get for the LLC? What
You're
else?
going to need your articles of incorporation.
Right.
Here, we'll go California because I understand this one.
quick, while we pulling up something, I want to address something from the chat real quick. We got a quick question from Jay Will. He says, "Why would I get an LLC versus doing a DBA?" Tim, do you want to take that?
Yeah, I will because the LLC is separate from your DBA, right? So your LLC is your actual corporation. That is you, or that is effectively you, right? The alternate version of you. Now, what that means is your LLC can own quite a few different other DBAs. So, for instance, my LLC is a Progress in Motion. My LLC has operated as All Clean Service, as Tim Hall Investigation, Security, and it has also done quite a bit of independent contracting jobs for me as well. That every time they write a check to a Progress in Motion, I get paid. If they write a check to whatever my DBA is, that gets paid, but it still goes to Progress in Motion. And each DBA can still have its own EIN number.
So,
So basically, if you set up one LLC, you can operate that as a holding company that can then do whatever you want from there. You will have to register the DBA. Registering the DBA is as simple as putting it in the newspaper in California, going to the local county office, and you're there.
I like to think of it as business funding is the reason why I would prefer to have an LLC versus just a DBA. There's a lot more perks once you get money rolling in and you get everything that we talking about right now set up. You have a better chance of receiving funding for your project than you do with the DBA. Banks like dealing with LLCs and corps better. Um, Eventually, if you started as a DBA, you're going to end up turning it into an LLC because, or a corp. If you what you really want to do is you want to get something growing. I don't want to be one of them pods that tell people that an LLC completely separates you from your liability. It doesn't. Your name is still on it. Um,
Correct.
you get that funding, you're going to be responsible for it. You know what I'm saying? For yourself. Once you do receive funding, like you default on some shit, it's not just, oh, just throw it away. It's an LLC. I'm fully protected. You got to get to a corporation status to be able to play like that and completely separate yourself. And you need to be having a certain, what is it, like 10,000 cash flow a month or something like that before you go to that level, I believe. Is that correct, Tim?
What was the question?
To before you want to turn yourself from an LLC to like an S corp or a corporation, you want to be seeing $10,000 cash flow monthly.
Not necessarily.
Why not necessarily?
Not necessarily because there's a couple questions you want to ask there. Do you have investors? Do you have some type of intellectual property?
Mhm.
Do you have maybe there's a certain level of liability that you want to protect yourself from?
That's
Maybe
that's
there's
the thing that I'm
assets you
saying.
might have. So
Assets, liability. Once you start to get those kind of things, then you don't just want to be an LLC anymore. Once this business has different kinds of liability that it's taken on, once it has different kind of assets, once it's already taken on XYZ and funding and shit like that, you want to be able to. The next level is to move it to being a corp for protection for yourself, for greater protection. You don't want to be locked in LLC for forever.
So what I'm doing here on the screen is I'm actually showing you guys how to get to the how to do the business search for an LLC in the state of California. However, I love this state so much. Thank you, Gavin Newsom, for keeping everything up and running.
Shout out Gavin. Which is not a
His
shout.
head ass nigga.
Here, let me zoom in on this so you guys can see it. BizFile Online is unavailable. So you would go there and search for whatever name of the LLC you would want. That way, once you fill out the paperwork, that's the articles of incorporation or articles of organization. I don't remember which one it is
Yeah.
anymore.
Articles of organization, I believe.
Okay. Yes. So once you get that filled out, right, it's going to ask you also for your EIN number. Now, the good thing about the EIN number is, as I mentioned, it's free. Say it with me now, everybody. Free.
Yeah, sparkles and shit after that.
Right?
Fireworks. Yeah, fireworks after that shit.
If I knew how to do it, I would. So, look, what you're going to do is you're going to come to the irs.gov, click on business, click on employer identification number. Ta da! Once you go there, so now you have the two screens open filling out your two different forms. The forms are going to be easy. Anybody who's ever filled out county aid, school aid, hell, a job application is fully
Get
qualified.
through that shit, you can get through this shit. Nigga,
Bingo.
you know what I'm saying? If you can get some welfare, nigga, you can figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying?
So now,
PPP loan, nigga, you got it. You know what I'm saying? If you figured out
just
that
make sure you read everything. This is not legal help, but I am showing you guys how to get it.
Yeah.
Right? So make sure you read through everything. It's going to tell you, right? You can get an EIN free directly from the IRS in minutes. If you have any other questions, please read through it. Partnerships, it will tell you some of the things about the difference between an LLC and not. Oh, that just brought me up something, another book, but I'll show that after. Look, just click on the apply online. This is federal, so every single state, you have access to this. Now, what you're going to do, keep reading through, keep reading through, keep reading through. Just make sure you can only apply for one EIN per party per day. So there's 365 days. What does that mean? That means there's 365 different EINs you could get.
I don't know why you would want that many, but I mean, if you're feeling froggy, please.
Hey, well, that goes back to the DBA question from J Will 95 earlier. And that's a quick question because if you have an LLC, now your LLC can open all 365 of those. Maybe you have 365 different locations of a franchise.
Right.
Okay, spread across the nation. So that's why somebody would have one. So that it effectively means each one of us can apply for that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, since we got past through the EIN thing, can we tell them about Duns and Brads?
Even better.
Because that's
Well,
we can easily show them Duns and Brads right now.
Yeah,
And
that's even. Oh, Duns and Bradstreet.
so let's explain what Duns and Brads is going to be like your credit score that you already got right now. You know what I'm saying? That you're looking at on Equifax and you know what I'm saying, Credit Karma and fucking you keeping your TransUnion and all this. You know, Duns and Brads is that. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get a Duns and Brads score. I think it's like 0 through 80. I think 80 is like the equivalent of 800 type shit. Yeah, I think 80 is like an 800 type shit. So like where you want like an 800 in regular credit, you want like an 80, 90, something like that in the Duns and Brads. That's where you want to be at. And this Duns and Brads is a simple sign up thing. You know what I'm saying? That you go over to, you take the information that you got from registering your LLC, you take your EIN over there, and they're gonna just ask you about that information and make sure that you're registered correctly with your state and all that good shit. And they're gonna give you a Duns and Brads number. And once you get that DNB number, now you want to set yourself up with some lines. Because earlier, Timbo brought up something really, really important. You brought up aging your LLC. And that's something that you want to start doing right away. You want to start getting lines of credit and lines of business going that are setting an age for your LLC. Because by the time you want to get funding, they don't want to deal with a bunch of new booty shits with a motherfucker that's just popped up right now. They want you to be aged in business, you know what I'm saying, having some time doing this thing. So you want to set up these lines. You want to get like a Uline account and order supplies from Uline, because Uline is going to report to Duns and Bradstreet. You want to find who's reporting.
Well, hold on. Let's back up a little bit,
Go ahead.
because so after you get your LLC, after you get okay, here, let's go through it. Let's pretend like we're doing it, right?
Hey, shout out Dion Roberts, man. I see you, you know what I'm saying? Loving the knowledge. What up, Oos? Go
So
ahead.
look, okay, let's say you're moving through this, right? You're going to go to whatever your city and state's SOS. You're going to look up to see if the business name you want is available, right? Now you're also going to go to the irs.gov employee ID numbers, sign up for that. Sign up your business, sign up your EIN. They can be two different names, but you have to use both. Okay? Once you get your LLC, once you get your EIN, you're going to then go and open up a business bank account and register your Duns and Bradstreet, aka DNB. And this is also free. Now, signing that up, a lot of business funding is going to come down to this: your time in business, which Young Third was just talking about, as well as your business cash flow, as well as how many credit lines you have on there. Now, because you have an EIN number, you have an LLC number, and you have an LLC, there's going to be an LLC number, you have a bank account. Now you can get things like your cell phone.
We got to get into banking. We can't skip by that. That's next. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm not skipping it, but I'm saying you have to open up all these things.
Yeah, we
Now,
didn't touch on banking. Let's
oh no,
go.
I just brought it up to.
Yeah. I just remember right now when you brought it up, like, oh shit, yeah,
EIN,
we definitely need to go over banking, business banking.
and your LLC or your corporate filing paperwork. Make sure you get those. Go open a bank account. Go to Duns and Bradstreet. After that, if you have a cell phone, put that in your business name. Trust me, that's going to be your longest running credit. That's going to be the one thing you never turn off. It's going to help you build credit fast. Make sure they report to your Duns and Bradstreet, because you're going to have a DNB number that they're going to ask for. After that, just start bringing in money as fast as you can. If you work a regular job, put it into your business first, pay yourself. That's something I wish I would have done earlier on, is put it into my bank account and then paid myself a salary out of that, a much lower salary. And for those of y'all who are on child support, leave a comment, DM me, and we'll talk about that. But yeah, go ahead, Third.
To business banking. After you get that name established, after you get the LLC established, you got your EIN and all that good stuff, you register with DNB, you're going to want to go ahead and get that business banking account going. Some people will tell you that you want to be with a credit union. It's different. It just depends on the line of business you're in, what you're doing, where you're at, that kind of thing. But you want to be very careful when you're doing your applications for these, that you don't add anything in that you're doing in business that could exclude you.
Yes.
You want to try to get an idea of whoever you're banking with, what type of businesses they're into banking with. You know what I'm saying? How you structure your LLC is important. We didn't touch on that. Like certain types of businesses, they don't want to bank with. So it may be important that you structure your LLC a certain kind of way to be like a consulting company.
Yes.
Even though your DBA that you're going to do is going to be a line of business that they may not want to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? So you want to get in as the consulting company and then have them start a separate account, maybe, for that DBA after they've already accepted your business, because that's going to be a question when you're in the application is, do you have a DBA yet?
Mm-hmm.
You don't necessarily have to give them that information off top when you're doing your application, because really I'm just applying right now for this consulting company to get a fucking thing. Everything else that I'm doing, I can talk to you and tell you about later.
Yes.
Right now, all you motherfuckers need to know is that this is a consulting company and y'all do business with
Bingo.
consulting companies.
Or even better, a holding company. And even
Holding,
still,
anything like that. Yeah.
even still, and I want to address this question and then address what you said earlier and then address the Smack Boys ENT question.
I got a question
You
too.
mentioned a lot. There's restricted industries with a lot of banks, with a lot of lending institutions, and you don't want to knock yourself out of them, right? So many times, and different restricted cities and states. So when I was in financing to finance equipment, right? Let's say a tractor or a backhoe, backhoe. Anyways, to finance a backhoe, we could not finance them in New Orleans or in Dade County, Miami. And you guys know why?
Talk
For
to
a
me.
construction company.
Talk to me.
Hurricanes.
Yeah.
Hurricanes and how close they are to the water. And statistically, people don't pay in those two locations. Millionaires in Miami all bankrupt.
Yeah.
But okay. Now to the question is, so when you get an LLC, can you let it sit for a couple years? I don't know if y'all touched this already. No, we didn't. So yes, you can sit on it for a couple years, but be wary.
Go ahead. I think you about to say what I was about to say.
Be wary. There's still going to be some taxes and fees that you have to pay.
Yo, taxes, yeah,
constantly. So depending on how much you bring in or how much you report, it may or may not be that much. But by having that LLC, you will be able to write off things that you would use for business. So let's say actual business mileage, let's say business travel, clothes, shoes, anything that you actually use for business. Now, I'm also not a tax expert, but look into one. And if we probably have a few, leave a comment and we can get you.
This is what I would say. 2,300 before you start your LLC. Why did I say 2,300? If you're in California specifically, you're gonna have to pay $800 automatically, whether you make a fucking penny. You know what I'm saying? Anything at all.
Except your first year.
California want $800. You can get an exemption for your first year, but I think they cut that out here. Actually, bro, that used to be a thing. I don't think that's a thing anymore in California because I already got something about the new LLC I started this year. Yeah, they want 800. And yeah, it used to be that it had an option on it where you could be like, oh, you know, but whatever. I digress. You need 800 for that, right? And then
he's frozen.
No, I'm back. I had a brain fart, y'all. I had a brain fart because I went off too far left on the 800. 1,500 for your tax person because you're not doing, you're not going to your regular tax lady. You're going to somebody who does business taxes, and in general, you're gonna pay at least $1,500 for them to do your business taxes, right? Because this is the thing. You've passed the getting excited about tax time era once you've gone into business for yourself. You're now in the fuck is tax time era of your life, and now you got to get ready to make sure you don't get whooped by the IRS, and you got to make sure you got money for, you know what I'm saying, your tax guy. So I would say off top, when you get ready to start a business, have 2,300 for that 800 or whatever fee your state is automatically going to charge you. Just have it tucked away, and then have 1,500 already put away for the fact that I got to find a tax person at the end of the year to fucking handle all of this shit, and then aggressively save all of your expenses. Before you get in the business, find something for where you're going to keep track of all of your expenses.
Excel sheet. It could be
what I'm saying?
QuickBooks, whatever.
SAP Concur. Then they got a bunch of little free stuff where you could just be saving your receipts. You know what I'm saying? And something. Do have some kind of plan for saving all your expenses, because that tax person that you giving that 1,500 to, they're gonna need as much. I got my ass whooped this year as you could show, so that you can end up not paying taxes because that's the whole key to going into business. You want to keep as much money in as possible, and you want to pay as little as taxes as possible.
Facts. So
Go ahead,
let's
Trump.
answer this
Go ahead.
question real quick.
We-
And
Wait, I got,
Caliber, you've been kind of quiet.
no, because I got a question though. You know what I
Go
mean?
ahead.
Okay, so do you
Shoot.
think that it would be wise to when you get your name, you think that it would be wise to understand the game and how it works to choose a particular name instead of just going
No.
out there and just being like, oh,
Well,
uh,
yes and no, because you could still pause, you could still save on the DBA, right? Let's say you open up your LLC, you just hold on to that. Nobody even has to know that name. And I'll explain it like this, like when you were born, we didn't have our names. We grew into our names. Now our nicknames, my name's not officially Timbo, my name's not officially Gitbuck, but this is who I became. Young Third's name is not Young Third. That is who he became. He has his own name. So think of your DBA, think of your LLC as your government name. Think of
okay.
your DBA as your street name.
But that's what I'm saying though. So
Okay,
when you
so
give them a government name, do you think that it would be wise to make sure that
Let me
uh,
jump in on
so,
that.
so then they know that you're not really meant for play?
No, you just touched something very important, right? And this is my take on that, on what you're saying. My LLC is Packetis Solutions. I chose a Latin name specifically on
mm,
purpose.
I know
Right,
where you're going with this.
right.
Yeah, because um, they do look at these kind of things when you are going for funding. Your name is important in the
Yes.
same way that if your name is Kool-Aid Jackson, I'm not looking at Kool-Aid Jackson's application the same way that I'm looking at,
Mhm.
Richard Kipling, or you know what I'm saying, Malachi Johnson. I would rather look at than Kool-Aid Jackson.
I
I
think
won't.
it all depends on what lane you want to fit in.
Well, yes, but at the same time, you have to look at like banks when they look at funding and stuff like that. There's a higher percentage of funding that goes to names that, for whatever reason, have Latin names inside of them and things like that. Like they like it for whatever reason, especially with consulting companies and things like that. I did some research and found that they receive higher funding and faster, and that they get accepted for more things. So um, if you can give yourself a regal name, a name that looks like something that somebody wants to do business with, um, so you know, a Big Goon Slime LLC. You know what I'm saying? You know
But
what I'm saying? We straight out the trap trucking.
Yeah.
but
They
I
might not give money to straight out the trap trucking the same way that they will give, you know what I'm saying, go the distance trucking.
Yeah, but see, that's where that's where my disagreement comes in as far as the funding, right? There's multiple ways to get funding, and it depends on what lane you want to be in. If you're self-funded and my LLC name is Trooper Trap and Trucking, then and I'm fully funded, we're making our own contracts, but then my DBA is that Latin name trucking, then that's all they need to know. And there's venture
But
capital
it
and
should be
there's
the other way. It should be the DBA is whatever you want to call it, and your LLC that you're
but
going to
either
be,
well, I
that
guess
should be the one that has the more professional net. Your holding
for the
company.
sake of for the sake of argument, and I don't think we're arguing, but all at the end of the day, it's up to you. If you want a name that stands out,
You
it's
can call
really
it
up to you at the end
you
of the
can
day.
call it Pookie's Trap Shack if you want to.
Yes, but there's consequences and
I'm
repercussions
just
for
telling you,
everything you
look,
can do.
this isn't legal advice or anything like that, but
Yeah,
I just would not name it Pookie's Trap Shack.
but if we could,
Like,
so yeah, if we can let's address this question and then wrap it up.
yep,
So because me and my boy are trying to own a trucking company, he got an LLC and he want to get trucks off the LLC maybe 6 8, but we both going to be ready in about 2 years.
get your
So
credit
what?
together.
Get your credit together, but also start showing cash flow and growth. So if you remember back when I was talking about the getting all your EINs and everything together. And third was
And
talking about
depositing
moving
your
money aside. So
yeah,
slowly start moving money into your business bank account
yep,
and putting things in your business credit, your Duns and Bradstreet credit, and make sure you never miss a payment.
Mm-hmm.
Never miss a payment, no
Never
matter
miss-
what. Because I'm taking it, you guys are going to
for
be
2 years.
working full-time jobs.
Exactly. While you're driving for somebody else for them first 2
Invest
years,
in
what I
this.
would do is I would be depositing a portion of both of our checks into the LLC account, right?
And not touching.
You know what I'm
Just
saying? And
using
let
it
it let
for
that part marinate. So so it looks like it's automatic money that's coming into that account
get
monthly,
yourself a business phone
right?
number and
Your
pay for
business
that
business
through the
phone number.
checking account.
Start the website already.
And pay for
Uh,
that through the checking
and
account.
pay for all those things. Yeah, through the
Write
checking
it.
account. Have a business. Like right now, I got a office. You know what I'm saying, with an address and all that and everything. It's like $75 a month, but I can have business meetings there. I can. It's my official off. Get all that set up.
But you
Have all
don't
that.
have to have you don't have to do that right now.
But it looks better when you go for funding that you have that they're dealing with a place that's a brick and mortar rather than
But
a
it
fantasy
depends on where
inside of
you're
your
getting
head.
your funding from again.
I'm just telling you, for me, you can listen to Buck, you can listen to me. I'm telling you, get yourself a brick and mortar address. When you have a website, a brick and mortar address, business account, you have business lines that are going. You've been putting money into this account constantly. It's been paying out things on time. And you spend those 2 years accumulating the money. You pay your taxes and shit like that. It's gonna look good for you in 2 years if you stay consistent.
That is true.
Consistency is key. Like we talked about from Atomic Habits. You can miss one time, but once you miss 2 times, you're creating a new bad habit. So y'all both got to be committed to every week. This goes into the account. This is all that comes out. Nothing ever gets touched outside of that for no reason. I don't care what's happening in your life. I don't care what's happening in my life. This business ain't got nothing to do with it. For the next 2 years, no matter how much chaos we go through in our life, this motherfucker gonna be over here shining. And we gonna know that at the end of the 2 years, it's gonna be in a position to get us funded for those trucks. And y'all get to that point, come get at me because I can show you some ways to get funding for vehicles. You know what I'm saying? And how to set that up and how to get that going. And also, that's another thing with that business account. Let's say you're with like a credit union, like a Navy Fed or something like that, and you got 2 years of all money in, very little money out, except for what needs to go out that you can show them. Now you can walk in the Navy Fed and be like, "Hey, we want 4 trucks. We trying to get a loan for 4 trucks. We've been in business this long. We got this track record with you. Ba 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 ba. Boom. And see if they don't do business with you and give you an auto loan for 4 trucks off the rip.
Right
I
on.
like the 2 year plan to wait. I really do, and I advise that you do it.
So, any other questions, comments?
We gonna definitely pick up on this 0 to 60 thing a little bit more next week, and it will add in like another topic with it. But I definitely think we need to get back and give more time to the 0 to 60 thing, and we definitely need to get more people in next week because the questions was amazing, and I thank everybody that got in here with a question and that got involved with us today. Y'all really made the pod, bro. Like, and I can't tell you how much it, bro. That shit warmed my heart, bro. Like to be able to have people in here that we talking to, that we giving answers to, that we helping go in the right direction, bro. That's exactly what this forum is for, man.
Right. Shout out to
thank
Snack
you all.
Boys. Shout
Yeah,
out to Dion Roberts, man. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Jay
Shout out to
Will.
Jay Will. Hot Fizzle, we see you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And then Been Making Bands, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Been Making Bands, man.
for
He
real,
know what's
for
up. He know what's
Also,
up.
yeah.
if you learned anything from this pod today, leave
Type
a
in
comment.
Canelo.
Leave a comment. Type in Canelo. Type in Orca. Say who you agreed with the most.
Yeah.
But listen,
Go ahead and let him know the third was on point today. He was really bringing it.
but listen. No matter what it is, we got to stay true to ourselves, but
Orca mentality.
and keep grinding.
This is Orca mentality right here, man. The whole gang
Not
in here
Mama
learning
mentality.
something
We orcas
together.
now.
Yeah, big Orca mentality.
Squad up, nigga.
Everybody trying
Pod
to
up.
Kobe.
Pod up.
Squad up.
Pod.
Pod. Hey. We appreciate everybody again, man. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. We be right back at it next week doing the same thing, new topics. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. I'm everywhere on any social. My name is YONG3RD, just like you see right there. Timbo, General Gibbuck. If y'all are in here in the live, subscribe and turn on the notifications so that next week you know when we going live. It'll automatically ping you. Turn on the notifications, subscribe, like, comment, share it with somebody. Put it on your Twitter, your Instagram, your TikTok, Facebook, anything like that, bro. Like that shit helps a lot. It helps a lot, y'all. We love y'all. That's all I gotta say, man. Oh, Caliber TV on Twitch. Definitely jump in. You know what I'm saying? What's your caliber? Boy.
What's your caliber, boy? You know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out to everybody, man. Blessings on top of blessings. Until next week, y'all.
Yes, sir.